Hi.
Welcome to stream. Who should I be with? Blue Jays or Cubs?
I have no idea, lol.
Pick which team I should be.
Stream element spot running Paya L. Blue Jays I don't know.
Blue Jays, okay. You just had to say Blue Jays, that's it. Blue Jays, Blue Jays. Don't forget to smack that like button. See if I can get somewhere with this game.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 11.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Adam?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, and it's 0-1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Batting third.
And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Anyway,
Welcome to stream. How are you today?
Play.
Thank you for that like. Thank you for those likes.
Standing in now, number 13. As Lester jumps
Why did I press it?
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor.
I really like your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone.
It means a
lot.
lot.
It's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in the bottom
for the
half of the
Cubs,
first.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep.
Foul ball.
And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver the 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's
That's
just
out of
going
it.
to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
How I know?
So the bases are
With
clear
no-
now
with
following
no
the home run.
baseball.
And set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gurriel has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Low for ball 1. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Welcome to the stream.
Early off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the
Right
pitchers
to
are going
him.
to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The center fielder, Randall.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive,
There we
that's
go.
a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last
That's
night.
exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Line to the right side.
Foul ball.
That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss.
Ah, like that. Dang it.
Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 2-0.
Right, we're talking about it.
Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's been good. 6 for 9. He's taken him deep once, lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Okay. Change
Now
up.
another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for... Digging in, Derek Fisher. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Number 20, Derek Fisher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
The pitcher, Matt Shoemaker, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Fisher aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat. Double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First and second here with
No
nobody
out, so I would bunt.
Sacrifice attempt here. Zobrist on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
The batter.
Stepping into the
Number
box,
8.
number 8, and they're runners at the corners now. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez, and a glove flip for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Has a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Long throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take it.
Should I still
He still has
try
the
to
lead,
still?
although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
At least I got one.
Forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here's the first pitch to
The
him.
first baseman.
Belted
Anthony.
high in the air out to left.
That's out of there.
Going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Nick Castellanos now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Count is 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 8 calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Hit high and deep to right center. Fisher is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony. Digging in, Justin Smoke. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Justin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
He comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Welcome to the stream. How are you today?
Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Randall Grichuk.
The batter, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit high and deep to right center. Castellanos is in pursuit, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, number 10.
Now batting, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. McGuire.
I'm behind.
24
Dang
years
it.
of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Stepping
number
up to the
20.
plate, Derek Fisher. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Foul ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Yeah.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, 1 more out. Come on, boy.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla, as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cub. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get to the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt.
You like me playing
I was able
this?
to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
No.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line.
Foul.
But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swing,
You can do it.
There it goes. Deep to left. No chance.
That's out of the
bringing this
park.
one back. Gone.
Solo home run.
Wow, there's a case
You
of
like
the ball
me
up in the zone.
playing
Not
this?
The easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Stepping in now, number 8. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Yes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
I don't like playing this.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel
But
Jr.
if you like it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, that would have been a ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Get out of there.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat.
Boom.
His arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slide and a stop by Baez. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Canada. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Popped him up. McGuire is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, John Lester. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Number 8 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Can't find the zone there.
Okay,
And it's
I can't find the zone.
He's been
Okay.
throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down.
Ready now, Justin Smoke. He'll start
Okay.
things out now in the top half of the
The
6th.
first baseman, Justin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's way off balance with the swing there.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding his zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
That was
0-2 now from Lester. Heading up toward shallow right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
just go.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there.
I
leading
tried.
off the inning.
I shouldn't have.
Way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Rendell Grichuk
I
swings
should
and
have
misses
stayed
there,
that
so
too.
he's down 0-1.
My coach yelled at me.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of
I
getting
should
it
have
back
went,
in quickly.
but I was
He just
itching
pulled
my
that
lip.
ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not?
That would have
He
been
thought about
easy
pushing
to-
it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Now batting.
And now
Bye-bye.
called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out.
Bye-bye,
to the mound to
pitching
pay a quick
coach.
visit. Derek Fisher the next to bat as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, a fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a
Your
real
attention,
big
please.
inning.
Now pitching for
On his way
Chicago
toward the
Cubs,
mound now is skipper Joe
number
Madden.
56.
And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Now batting,
Digging in, Bo
Number
Bichette.
11.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
now batting,
Okay, Grand Slam.
Number 8, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. McGuire at third. Fisher at second. Bichette at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Schwarber going back. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A run for... Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fisher giving chase, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
On, guys.
Throws him on the fastball there. Nicholas Castellanos is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hit down the third base line. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Grichuk has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to Steve Cishek takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Baseman.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Smoke.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 4-3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Boy, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And Hayward has a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line toward the alley in left center. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hayward, the runner at third. Almora is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brandon Morrow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Reese McGuire. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Derek Fisher, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lined but speared on a hop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And
now
after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Brian.
No outs, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This one also hit deep to left field. And this one is gone, a home run. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Fouled off. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone!
The catcher, number
Into the
40.
box now, Wilson Contreras. Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fisher is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Shoemaker's ready. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Shoemaker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matt.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward has a read on it, 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He went deep back in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Digging in to try it again, number 8. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber moves over, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 13. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. The Cubs launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Line drive to center field. Hayward patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now Lester's 0-1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Now here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting
For
first,
me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, number 13.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs,
hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Fisher looking up.
Rizzo.
And that one is gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Shoemaker, the former Angel, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Popped him up. Number 8 over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Well hit to right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. To his right, Bryant. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Lester is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3, the Jays nothing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive.